Welcome back to the Chamber Podcast. My name is Rob Johnson. We have a very fun show for you today. Joining me in studio is Lauren Kaufman. She is the Marketing and Communications Director at Brighton Ford and also the unofficial, official creator of all fun things. Lauren, welcome to the studio.
Good morning, Rob. Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy that you're here. And if we cut to the wide shot, which Johnny has, you can see all of these fun games, puzzles, toys, squishmallows on the table. So I'm going to let you tell us why they are here.
Well, they are here as inspiration to announce our 26th annual toy drive. So it is our Toys for Tots toy drive at Brighton Ford. We are collecting new unwrapped toys for local kids in the area that may not have gifts under the tree otherwise. And it ends on our Santa night, which is December 4th from 6 to 8 p.m., where Santa is coming to Brighton Ford for free pictures and dinner and collecting the toys and just a holly jolly time.
Yeah. Brighton Ford does a lot in the community, and I love this time of year especially because I see how much everything is connected together and how you even kind of gamify this for schools, and it's kind of a bit of a competition to who can raise the most toys from neighboring schools as well, right?
It is, yeah. So for 26 years, it's been the 4 Brighton elementary schools. They compete, and Brighton Ford donates $5,000. So depending on which school donates the most toys, and yes, I personally count every single one, the first place prize is $3,000, second place is $1,000, and then third and fourth place each get $500. So we wanted to add to the tradition that was the kids would vote on the window painting, but we wanted to let the kids experience the gift of giving and giving back. So the kids get to come, they donate. Sometimes they collect at the schools. They can come to Brighton Ford also and donate, and they can come to Santa night. And then they get to put their gift or whatever they choose under the tree. And by the end of the night, it's pretty amazing. Last year, we had over 3,500 toys in a giant heaping pile. And it's really magical to see children giving back and being part of the team and contributing and giving to others.
That's amazing. And then to the schools, how serious do they take this? Is there like I think like the Paul Bunyan Trophy in college sports? Is it that serious?
It is. It is very intense. Usually about July, I start getting messages, texts, calls from schools. Sometimes it's the PTO, sometimes it's teachers or the staff. Say, when is Santa night? We want to know when Santa night is. Is it booked yet? And it's really funny because, we're enjoying the summer, and I'm like, okay, yes, we got to start planning now. So yes, it's very intense, and it's amazing because most of the schools let the students lead the competition. So it's kids figuring out ways to help other kids and their peers. One school in particular last year had a team of children lead it, and one student in particular decided to campaign his parents of, hey, for every cup of coffee you have, you could donate a toy. And was doing this whole canvassing of getting toys donated, which was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, stand by. That kid's going to be an entrepreneur.
I know.
Or a lawyer. One of the two. I love that. Yeah, nothing says holiday greetings like guilt. And that's exactly what they should be doing to their parents to make sure they're donating these toys. So, Lauren, right now we're sitting here, it's the week before Thanksgiving. So what does the next 2 weeks look like for you as it relates to Santa night and the toy drive and all of that?
So the next 2 weeks is really helping getting the message out. So we take toys. You don't have to have a student in elementary school. You don't have to have a student at all. You can be a business. We have teams. We have businesses donating. We have the police station donates to us. It can be anyone and everyone. It's just an added bonus to put a toy in for the school. We also want to let people know that you can just come, even if you're not able to donate this year, you can come and have pictures with Santa. It's the real Santa coming. I have his phone number. And he's coming, he's doing pictures. You can use your cell phone. It's just completely free and just a really fun event.
I love that. So Lauren, for you, what was your favorite toy as a kid?
Oh my gosh. I was a Barbie girl. I loved my Barbies, but my favorite game was Pretty Princess.
Yeah, I've played that with my daughter.
It's pretty intense. You have to, get all your jewelry.
Yeah.
What about you? What was your favorite toy?
So when I was a kid, I was into, you remember Power Rangers?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was what I was into when I was probably, 6 to 16. Just kidding. Not 16. But I really liked Power Rangers. And then the game Clue.
I love Clue.
Always played the game Clue. And then when I was, Johnny will have to fact check me on the dates, but there was a 3D version of Clue called Tudor Mansion, and it was voice. activated.
Oh,
And like
okay.
as you went around the mansion, it would tell you different clues, or it would like prompt you on what you should be doing. And that was like the version of Clue I remember the most. And hopefully that's correct and it's not like a hallucination. But
So what character were you in Clue?
always Colonel Mustard.
I was always Miss Peacock.
That makes sense.
Yes, always.
Yeah, love Colonel Mustard. And then when I was a little older, I saw the Tim Curry version
Oh,
of the
yeah.
movie Clue, which is really fun.
It is. And I think it's important as, when I go shopping for the toy drive, it's nostalgic. It's
Yeah.
thinking of, it wasn't an extravagant gift. I loved a Barbie. They're $10. I loved the game Pretty Pretty Princess. I spent hours playing that game with family and friends. And, it's helping to spread the joy and the love. And if you're able to, we're just hoping that people are able to give. And our community really comes and they show up. And it's amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was talking to my wife last night about all the Christmas things, and we were talking to our kids about games, and Battleship came up. And they've never played like the card up version of Battleship. They've always played it on like the like the iPad or something like that. So we were talking about that, and they were all excited about just doing something like that. So games like this, board games, it is nostalgic, and it's really neat how something like this turns into a really good community benefit for people who are on hard times during this year.
It is, and it gives to more than just the people who need it. It's if you're a parent that maybe needs a little help or love this season, I think it's so empowering to know that you have a community of people behind you, that we're willing to give, we're willing to help. Everyone needs help at some point. And this is just a really fun, lighthearted thing. And it's honestly, it's fun. Like, who doesn't like to go buy toys? I mean, it's exciting. I have 2 teenagers, so I don't really get to buy toys anymore.
No, that's great. So between now, this is going to come out in the next couple of days, so this will be out before Thanksgiving. What is the best way for people to get involved in this?
Well, we have a couple different ways. We are happy to take any toy donations, and they're also looking for craft kits, anything that doesn't need additional supplies. So arts and crafts, games, puzzles, anything that you think could, just be an all-encompassing kit. We'll take donations. If you don't want to shop, we're happy to shop for you. I have businesses, Michigan Bronco Club, people are just sending us money and say, hey, we want to support you. We don't want to go shopping. Can you go shopping? So we have Allie at our Bronco specialist in the store, and she's going shopping every day and filling up a Bronco of toys just from people wanting to give money. Businesses, we're happy. If you want to participate, we will put your logo on, we'll laminate it. We get pictures everywhere. It gets quite, a lot of attention, a lot of love. We're happy to support that. Or just come get pictures with Santa. Santa's there. He's making the trip from the North Pole. So we want to make sure that he is busy all night and he would love to see you. And we have a couple people from the community coming with the food and the donuts and hot dogs, and just, it makes the season so magical when the community comes together and we have an excellent night and just fun.
I love that. Our job is to overwhelm Santa.
Yes.
On Santa night.
Absolutely.
We want to stress him out.
I mean, there's a lot of people on the nice list.
That's absolutely. I love it. So I'm excited to see the outcome of this. The target to beat 3,500 from last year. Just keep growing every year.
Absolutely. And the kids get competitive because they want to win, right? Their schools want the money, and it's fun to be in a competition. But I have to say, the quality of the toys is incredible too. It's, you can buy 15 packs of Play-Doh for probably the cost of, the Domino Rally. But people are showing up and people are buying the things. And stuffed animals count too, puzzles, anything, cooking kits, anything that you think a child might like. And teenagers are children too. So it goes up till 18.
Great.
Yes.
I love that. Well, Lauren, thank you so much for all the work that you do in the community. And this is going to be a fantastic drive again this year. And I appreciate you leading it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. And I hope to see you and hope to see everyone there.
Yeah, we'll certainly be there. So thanks so much, Lauren.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
All right, everyone, that's going to wrap up this week's edition of the Chamber Podcast. If you want to know more about the Toys for Tots Toy Drive by Brighton Ford, you can look at the show notes for the details on that. If you want to make a donation, you can reach out to Lauren directly. Her contact information will be in the show notes as well. So get out there, get some toys, spread some joy. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Take care.